Welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast, a weekly battle of wits, debating everything from horseshoes to hand grenades, all for the privilege to be called right. And now, your hosts, Bobo and Travis.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast. I'm Bobo. With me, as always, is Travis.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
I missed a good recording of Ann last night talking to me in her sleep because she woke up in the middle of the night. I wish I had this one recorded, but it's one of those things where she woke up and woke me up, and by the time I got the phone out, it was already over. But she woke up and she smacked me on the back and goes, "Hey!"
She was ready to party.
I was like, "What?" She's like, "I'm sleeping."
She said she was sleeping. She woke you up to tell you she was sleeping.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep. God, I have a few more. We'll have to bring those in the next couple of weeks. I got a whole other batch of sleepy times coming up.
My God, I really, really wish that. I wish she would do that like every night.
So I got woken up in the middle of the night last night, so my sleep was fucked. That was my night.
Hey, I'm sleeping.
Yep. Sounded just like that when you said that too. It reminded me of that. Brought back some memories.
Well, good for her. Good
Memories of me not fucking sleeping.
But she has no recollection of it.
Shouldn't let her out of the cage. Sleep in that cage again.
Oh well, it's a roomy cage.
It's a what?
It's a roomy cage.
Oh, roomy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's got some space.
Yeah,
Fit a couple of Great Danes or one human.
Can she lay down flat in it?
Don't
Diagonal?
Don't call it SPCA. I don't want them to see the
Well, they're not going to care when you put her in the crate.
That's true. A person doesn't fit in it, fuck it. Your dog doesn't fit in it, you're going to jail.
It's true. Yeah.
This is the time and age we live in.
This is the plight of the dog owner, I suppose.
First world problems.
Seriously. That could be the definition right there.
That should be the definition.
So we don't want to talk about today, Bubba.
Well, I mean, I think we decide these things jointly. I mean,
what do I want to talk about?
I shouldn't just make the decision arbitrarily.
You should have completely went off the rails and just started with another topic.
No, she'd be so mad at me. You would have been like, "No, that's not what we're fucking doing." You hit pause.
I would have, because
you were not taking that route.
No, not at all. I'm a rigid person. Whenever we have a plan, we got to stick to it.
You do like that.
Yes.
I'm more of a free spirit.
Yeah.
Which is funny because early on in life, I never thought of myself as a free spirit. And as time goes on, oh no, I absolutely am now. I live by the laws of no man.
Fucking hippie.
I
can't wait till all your mesh shorts are floral.
Them's fighting words. It is mesh short season though.
It's getting there.
I went to Target and got a whole new crop of them this year, bro. Because they're so cheap.
We'll have to post some pictures of your summer wear.
They're just plain mesh shorts. There's nothing exciting about them.
I don't care.
Okay. I mean, I'll post. I got all sorts of colors this year, man. I got navy. I got maroon. I got black.
What happened to your ones from last year?
What do you mean?
What happened to the mesh shorts from last year?
They become workout shorts.
Oh, okay. They've evolved.
And then those ones get thrown in the trash.
All right. Well,
because I mean, they deteriorate and they don't last that long because they're fucking. I bought them at Target.
Sure.
And gotta move on, man.
I can't tell you the last time I paired mesh shorts.
Oh, you're stupid because my balls are living in a nice, comfy palace.
I usually like to sleep in like some mesh shorts, but I've had the same like shorts for I don't know ever.
Well, I mean, I wear them. I go to the gym and stuff in them, so they get a lot of use.
Yeah,
and I only wear them in the summer constantly. You know me, so
I do know you.
No other attire is appropriate in the summer except for mesh shorts,
and that is true. So today, speaking of men's fashion, we're gonna talk about some Kickstarters, and what got us on this subject was that some of these Kickstarters have actually been funded.
If you remember, we did an episode on Kickstarters a long, long time ago in the old podcast.
Right.
A lot of those weren't ones that were meant to be taken seriously. They had really funny videos or contests, but you could clearly tell they were scams or retarded.
Right.
And got no money, no backers or whatever.
Right.
And we started looking into it and we were like, you know what'd be nice to do is maybe we do one that's ridiculous that people have actually bought into. And the reason we thought of that is because of the male romper that is making the rounds on the news lately.
Right. And I was not aware that this was a Kickstarter.
But you'd heard about him.
I absolutely heard about it. Because
the romp him, if you will.
Because they're fucking stupid.
Oh, yeah.
And they look ridiculous.
They are ridiculous. They look as they are, Travis.
Okay.
Do you want to play the video?
Sure. Let's play some video.
Today, we celebrate the first glorious anniversary of the Information Purification Directives. We have created, for the first time in all history, a garden of pure ideology, where each worker may bloom secure, and we will bury them with their own confusion. We shall prevail. On May 15th, 2017, Aced Design will introduce the original Rompim, and you'll see why this summer is about to get romped.
And then it shows a bunch of pictures of dudes, eye candy dudes wearing this Rompim.
Oh yeah, they're very attractive.
I mean, the guys are very attractive, absolutely, which is the only reason that anyone is taking these commercials and this outfit seriously.
God,
because it's a lot of beefcake for the chicks to look at.
Sure.
Never mind the fact that you take all your clothes off to piss.
Not all of them. You just got to slip them down like bibs, like overalls. You got to just slip them down around your waist and then.
Right. You take your clothes off to piss. And I don't know about number 2 at all. You got to take the whole outfit off, I guess, for that.
Oh, you just pull the pant leg aside and take a shit.
So for those of you who don't know what a Rompim is, go Google it. But a romper is a one-piece outfit. So basically, this designer, I don't know his name, probably some Italian guy, because I have to make all the good designs of the Italians.
Sure.
And it's a one-piece outfit that looks like a short-sleeve button-up collared T-shirt with a pair of short shorts attached to it.
Yeah, it basically just looks like you have a collared shirt tucked into your shorts.
Short shorts, Travis.
Right, yeah, well, yeah.
These are mid-thigh level shorts. These are not below-the-knee basketball shorts. They are mid-thigh, nice, tight,
well,
shorts.
Some of them are, depending on your leg. I'm looking at different pictures here. But that's real. I mean, that's the short style that's in right now.
Right.
Right. So it's a normal short. So it just looks like it's your fucking. Well, you look ridiculous because it's all one pattern or one color.
I don't know
whatever.
why you just couldn't have bought the same pattern short and T-shirt and put them together. That way you could at least, have all the functions of a real.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because it would look fucking stupid, just like a Rompim looks fucking stupid.
But I'm gonna make a Rompim that you can undo and go to the bathroom with. I'm gonna double up, man.
What were those short or those jeans that you could unzip the pant leg? So
what are those called?
I forget what those are called. You can unzip the pant leg to make them shorts.
Make them jean shorts?
Yeah. So basically that's what you're looking. You want a zipper around the waist so you can interchange them with other ones. Would that make the Rompim better for you?
No.
Okay.
They're still stupid. The designs are all like pastels and florals, and they look ridiculous.
They look, yeah.
They only look halfway decent because they've got male models modeling them. You got to realize that people in the real world wearing these things are not male models.
Right.
They're going to be Cartman from South Park. And you're going to look like a fucking idiot wearing that.
Yes.
And I've not seen anybody wear them yet. I don't know if they're out in stores yet or people are buying them yet or whatever. This Kickstarter raised $361,000. So people are going to get them. And I don't know who's going to wear them, but if I ever see somebody wearing them, I'm going to point and laugh.
Yeah, of course. The funny part about it is there's only one pledge on there that you can make anymore. All of them have sold out except for the $2,500 pledge.
Oh,
you can join the design team for a day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, maybe somebody pledged. Hey, listen, let's start a Kickstarter to raise $1,250 so you can do this, and they can just go burn down the factory.
There we go.
So,
I don't care if they make them. I want to point and laugh. They're probably great for comedy for us.
That's true.
You're gonna
get $300,000, $350,000.
Yeah, you gonna get some?
No, I would look ridiculous in it.
Maybe if they hit stores, I'll wear an outfit and we'll do it in the podcast. We'll do a video of me wearing a romper, a romp him. I'm sorry,
romp him. Yes,
someone's about to get romped. So this is popular. It's making the news.
Right.
It's all over. It's been on like the Today Show and stuff. Everyone's seen the romp him ad. If you haven't, you're living under a fucking rock. I'm sorry.
Sure.
And that's what got us talking about Kickstarters that are ridiculous, which this clearly is.
Right.
Yet also somehow convince people to give them fucking money.
And not just like,
because that's the trick.
Yeah, and not just like $500. They're doing thousands of dollars.
Yeah, that's the trick though, Travis.
Right.
Is to make a dumb idea and con people into joining your stupid crusade.
Listen, it's my lifelong dream.
Can we call this David Koresh the episode? Because that's basically what it is. You're just you're following in these dumb Kickstarter cults right off the fucking cliff.
The room is on fire. The episode. Whoops!
Too soon.
Yeah, too
soon. So let's move on to the first one that we found.
Okay.
The first one that we found that is another real Kickstarter. They've made 10 grand of their goal is called 2 Scoops, an ice cream shop dating simulator, which is a dating simulator where a big girl in a small town finds romance in her local ice cream shop.
Let's just go to the tape.
Hi, my name's Paige, or you might know me as Thumb Cramps, and I'm a body positive illustrator.
Stop.
You may know her as Thumb Cramps.
Okay, but I wanted to say that first, but we're only 2 seconds of this video. I'm already going to ruin it. Body positive is a slang for haze, which is health at every size, which is a slang for fat people that think being fat is okay, and you have to accept them as being fat.
Right.
They call it body positive to act like it's nice and cool and all, but really, they like to be unhealthy fucking cows, and you have to deal with it.
And feel good about it.
Right.
They want to just feel good.
Right.
I'm here to
Because the food is not filling that void.
tell you about a very special project of mine. 2 Scoops, a dating sim where a big girl in a small town finds romance at her local ice cream shop. In 2 Scoops, you take on the role of a girl who has just started her new job at a local family-owned ice cream shop. She's taken on a big responsibility, too. 2 of the employees are going away soon, leaving her to take over.
I'm just going to pause it right here.
That was the point where I no longer give a shit about this thing.
Right. Well, also, I'd like to point out something for Thumb Cramps, if you will. Maybe a little inflection in your voice would be great.
What? Well, enthusiasm is tough when you weigh 500 pounds, Travis. It's hard to get up out of your chair and express some feelings with, some animation or,
You think there was so much
voice inflections.
You think there was so much wheezing going on?
Oh man, she's saving all her energy for the ice cream she's gonna eat later.
But
yes, we're making fun of fat people. I'm sorry.
Well, it's.
I'm not sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm one of them. But why you're boring the shit out of me with this? It sounds like you're boring yourself.
Yes.
Thumb Cramps.
Yes.
Please, for the love of God, put a little enthusiasm into it.
Filling their shoes with only a week of training seems pretty tough, but our protagonist is determined to show that she's the one for the job, all while growing closer to her coworkers along the way.
It seems tough. It's a fucking ice cream shop.
Yeah, how hard is it? 1 scoop or 2?
Yeah.
What flavor? Okay, here's your total. Literally, ice cream shops are like some of the easiest jobs to work in.
Oh God, we're just gonna keep ripping this thing apart.
Game, you can romance one of 4 of your unique coworkers. Maya, the manager, a kind young woman who tends to take the weight of the world on her shoulders.
Okay, stop.
Malik.
So the first person you can romance, as she calls it, is your boss.
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't most employees that work like in ice cream shops like kids?
Sure. So is the manager.
Very creepy. Very creepy. Also, I think they frown on management-employee relations in general in the corporate world. This game knows no rules, Travis.
Well, I like that.
Much like her diet knows no fucking...
I like that this is very much predicated on, social justice and equality for everything. But they're pretty much acknowledging the only way to get ahead is to sleep with your boss.
Basically.
Whether it's a male or female. Just go ahead and do it.
All right, keep going.
A guy who's always ready to lend a smile and a helping hand. Jamie, a quiet character who is a mystery to everyone around them. And Noah, a bad boy who is maybe just a little sweeter at the center than he lets
Okay, stop.
on.
So,
Our cast.
You don't know this. If you go look at the Kickstarter, it's called 2 Scoops again. Go check it out.
It'll all be on the website. The links will be there.
Every employee or every protagonist and character in this simulator is black. Except for the bad boy in this case, who's white.
He's a little too sweet, a little sweet on the inside, though.
I just think it's funny that they're all black except for the bad boy now is white, much like how we used to portray in Hollywood, the criminals being black males and everyone else being white in the movie. They've reversed that on us big time.
Yeah, but he's got dyed hair and he doesn't do his bow tie, so he's a bad boy. It's so goddamn dumb. Oh God.
Let's finish off this
love
shithole.
Interests of varying personalities, multiple genders, and diverse backgrounds, so we hope that there will be someone for everybody to love. And with 4 routes and 8 endings, there's plenty of room to explore and to get to know that special person. In addition to a traditional storytelling experience, we plan to include in-game texting and interactive social media features to help bring players into the world of the game and make your interactions with our characters something special. Along with myself, my hand-picked creative team, and the experienced visual novel developers over at Pillow Fight, we want to bring you a
Thumb
sweet
cramps and
slice
Pillow
of life
Fight.
visual novel that has all the charm, drama, and romance of the standard dating sim,
Still
while
doesn't seem
also
happy about
offering
it.
a diverse cast, queer romance options, and exciting bonus features for a truly fun and immersive.
Yeah, I stopped caring.
Yeah, we can stop. This is the point in the video we watched it the first time when Travis asked me if we're allowed to use queer again as a word.
Yeah, like when
That was the most exciting part about the whole video. It was like, is that back? Are we okay defining things as queer? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Maybe she's real offensive too, in addition to being a fat fatty.
Thumb cramps. Let us know. Is it okay to use queer again? Because
So-
I don't think it is.
I didn't even look at the rewards for this project. Let's see what you get if you give them money.
Oh,
So you can give them $10, $15 gets you the game. All
okay,
right?
so that's reasonable.
$25 gets you your name place in the credits. $40 gets you a keychain.
Ooh.
Also, $50 gets you a pin. $60 gets you a postcard. $100 gets you some other keychains. More keychains. I don't know. A lot of keys in this game apparently.
Yeah.
Keys people's hearts apparently. And something else about you get your own Twitter handle. I don't know. This is really weird. This game looks retarded.
Yeah. It's
stupid.
It doesn't sound fun. It doesn't look fun.
No, she doesn't sound excited about it. But somehow she's conned people into giving her $10,000 so far.
Sure. Yeah, that's the crazy thing.
That is crazy. I don't understand who's giving this. Do not give her money. This game is going to be fucking terrible and boring. What are you doing? Why would you want to give this person money?
I have no answer to that question.
Me either. This game looks awful. If it comes out, I'll play it and let you guys know how terrible it is. I'll play every option. I will romance the shit out of all these fake characters with the in-game social media options, Travis.
Okay,
Tell
well,
you all about this fucking bullshit.
well, so that is 2 scoops. Great.
Now on Kickstarter.
Kickstarter. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
So let's move on to another one.
All right. You just want to play the video?
Yep.
Okay.
Imagine a woman of your dreams, your object of desire, her charm, her sensuality, her passion. Try her taste, feel her smell, hear her voice. Now free your fantasies and imagine that with a magic wand you can close it in one bottle of beer. The golden drink brewed with her lure and grace and flavored with instincts, which source we have identified. We have discovered a process of transmission of her essence, of her femininity. Her instincts by isolation of lactic acid bacteria from her vagina. Our laboratory isolates and multiplies the bacteria in a safe way.
Okay.
Let's just, maybe you haven't caught on yet, but this is a beer made out of pussy juice.
That's correct.
I don't know how to put it any other way.
Oh, Travis, you forgot the most important part, though. It's champagne flavored beer.
Sure. So it's
In addition to being made out of fucking vag juice, it's also champagne flavored.
will this be the champagne of beers?
Oh,
Miller PJ.
high life move over.
No, it's Miller PJ.
Oh, oh.
Mandy hates it when I refer to PJ pussy juice.
Why do you?
Because
Do you do it a lot?
I do because it freaks her out. It's I like to use that word, and it really gets to her. So
Okay, well that's more reason to use it, obviously.
absolutely,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree on that.
So we found a beer that is made out of a woman's essence, if you will, or another way of putting it is her pussy juice.
Yes,
This-
they've raised like $2,000, which is nice.
Right.
I don't think it's on Indiegogo. It's not on Kickstarter, which is the same kind of crowdfunding
but
website, but
the best part about Indiegogo is whatever money they raise, they're going to keep.
that's true.
So, but it's coming out of Warsaw, Poland. So
Cool.
not the worst thing to come out.
That
of
was surprisingly good English for someone in Poland.
it. Really was. Well, maybe they paid somebody. I don't know.
Will you drink this beer if it comes out?
So wait. I mean,
What?
No, because you have to take a sample, right?
What do you mean?
Like each beer is it's not a beer that is mass produced because it's only to your woman's.
Is it your woman's or just a woman's?
Listen, I'm not drinking anybody else's.
Well, what if it's someone like really hot?
Start naming some names. We'll see.
I'm trying to read down this stuff here and see if it's going to be just one person.
Yes, it's a unique beer. It's they have prepared technology making creation of such unique beer possible. Oh wait, maybe not though. Hold on.
No, it says they're going to brew 16,600 bottles of beer. I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be like one person's badge juice in it.
No, from a unique woman.
Right. Like I think a unique woman.
So who's this girl? Because I want to know.
Oh wait. I'm reading. Hang on. I'm reading all this stuff here. Okay, so you want the minimum reward is to get this is I think 16. There's 10,000 euros. Will get you 60 bottles of your girlfriend's or whatever's vaginal beer.
Okay, yeah.
'Cause they brew in batches.
But so apparently they have somebody
That will just like a generic stand-in.
Yeah, it looks like it's $19, 19 euros gets you a bottle of beer.
Right. But you can get your own if you have a lot of money. You pony up 10 grand of euros. You can get your own girlfriend or whatever, or random person off the street. Wow. So would you drink it?
Yes. No, I no.
Oh, I caught you.
Well,
You're really struggling with this. You're really struggling.
No. Because I am struggling here because if we could get our hands on a bottle for this podcast, I would try it.
Just for the podcast, though.
Yeah, listen, if I'm going down to the local six-pack shop or the local gas station or whatever, I'm not going to pick up a bottle of vagina beer.
You're going down to Thirsties.
Yeah.
Pick up a 6-pack of beer.
Man, this beer tastes like pussy.
Exactly, sir.
Yeah.
Job well done.
Isn't it great?
No, it's supposed to taste like champagne. Job not well done.
Oh. But, so would I drink it only if it was for a reason?
Okay.
But I think I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure I could put it out of my mind to drink it. Would you drink it?
No, God, no.
Not at all.
No.
You wouldn't try it if we could get our hands on a bottle.
You think I trust some fucking shifty Euro people to build a beer with safely? No, absolutely not.
You wouldn't buy it. You wouldn't.
No. Look at me, trust. No, I will not drink that beer.
All right. Well,
there are things I will do. I take a lot of risk in life in general.
Yeah. We were just talking about how free spirit you are.
There are a lot of things I would do before. I would probably skydive before I drink this beer.
Really?
That's how much.
And I know you would never skydive.
Right.
Funny story. The first time I went skydiving, Bobo sent me a message to warn me about a friend of his that or somebody that you knew.
Yeah.
That died. I was like, okay, well, I got to go jump out of a plane.
Yeah,
now.
I try to stop you from doing it because I don't know why people do it.
Hey, I lived. Much to the detriment of human society.
We're still debating the positives and the negatives of that.
But so that is vaginal beer.
Oh my God! If you want to search it on Indiegogo, you'd search vaginal.
No, I will link it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Go to our website. I will link all of this.
That's true. Go to the website. It'll all be there. That's a good point. Don't search. Go to the website and look for it. Then we get the fucking clicks.
See?
You know what I mean?
There we go. So the next one.
Oh, this one. This is the one that we probably have talked about the most.
Right.
Memory.
This one kind of broke my brain a little bit.
Yep. So, Memory. MEMORI.
Yes.
Let's play the video real quick, and then we'll talk about it.
Hi, I'm Nunzio Fiore. I'm a developer, and I founded a tech company here in Italy. I'm also a husband, and a father of a lovely daughter. Even if my job has a lot to do with calculations, I'm a dreamer, and I have passion for romance. I love cyber fiction, and now I have a dream in my own hands. I'm very happy to present you Memory. This is an object that actually combines science and emotion.
Nope.
Not true.
Memory is a box connecting objects to yourself, to your thoughts, your tips, your stories,
Well, it's a
your
box.
secrets, or simply to your memories. When you place an object on the memory, it brings back the connection with the person you associate the object with. It can be a pendant, a shell, or anything. You decide. Memory recognizes
Thank
the
you, give me that
object
option.
and starts talking like you would do. It records what you want to share with your very special ones, so when people place the object on the box, Memory starts to interact with them and it will feel like you were there.
No.
People can ask questions, and memory will answer them using your words,
I've
thanks
got
to a
some questions.
sophisticated algorithm.
All right, so
Let's start there, because I got some questions.
yeah, okay.
For those of you who can't hear through his accent, memory is a giant white box
Right.
that hooks up to a computer.
By USB.
So you put this giant box. I don't know what the dimensions are. It's hard to tell. Let's say they're like 8x8. You know, an 8-inch cube.
Right, yeah. It's not a huge box, but it's
a box.
It's a box.
Box.
It's a box.
Cereal box. No, not bars. Box. So you put box on the table and hook it up to your computer.
Uh-huh.
And then apparently this is the conduit for where science ends and emotion begins. That's right. The video says.
Right.
Let me tell you what actually happens.
Yeah.
So they make these little sensors that you place on these objects of yours that you want to have a memory with. So you put the sensor on this little object and then you put it on the box.
But yeah, so for that's where we need to start with this thing. For any interaction between the box and an object, it has to have a sensor.
Right.
Which in the video, it's pretty misleading where it just shows them putting like a seashell on the box.
Right.
You don't really see the sensor.
But
that
it's
it needs.
there.
Yeah.
And then it talks about has memories and it brings back this connection of memories. What it doesn't tell you in the video is you have to first yourself type everything in to the computer that you want to remember.
Right.
So, for instance, if I put a seashell on this box and I put a sensor on the seashell, the first time I hook it up, I say, this seashell reminds me of Grandma. Rest in peace, Grandma. You always loved the ocean. And then you hit enter, I guess.
Right.
And now, anytime you put the seashell on the box, it tells you about Grandma.
But even that's a little misleading. It tells you about Grandma, but it doesn't tell you about. It's not like it speaks to you. You still have to hook it back up to your computer, and you have a chat. Like
Right.
You have a chat with this thing, and the algorithm supposes how Grandma would talk by your memories. So you try to have like a chat with Grandma.
I guess.
I think that's exactly.
I mean, sure. So, let me sum up, because this might be confusing to everybody. Giant white box, you hook up the computer and put it on the table.
Uh-huh.
You put a sensor on an object. You put the object on the box. You type into the computer what you want to talk about to the item.
The significance of that object to you.
And then the next time you put it back on the box, it basically regurgitates that information to you in a different form because the algorithm has changed some of the words.
If you prompt it to, like, you can have a conversation like, "How was your day?"
Yeah.
And it'll go.
Grandma's dead.
Yeah, like, well, it was a little dirty. I'm about 6 feet under. So it really there's the interaction is, I don't know, fake. It's not.
This box costs about $250.
Yeah, and they've
To do what?
to have a chat.
To act as a sensor.
Right.
Because that box, all I can tell, just senses the other part of the sensor.
Right. Yeah.
Why does that to be so fucking big?
I don't know.
I can write down my own thoughts in fucking Microsoft Word. I don't need a fucking program.
Yeah, but here's the fucking crazy thing. They've raised $10,500.
Jesus Christ.
There are people that are backing this.
Wow. You'll do, if you can try to trick people into anything now in Kickstarter, you just tell them it's about emotion and people and stuff, and they'll just fucking open up their fucking wallets and just throw money at you for this stupid fucking gimmick.
Yep.
This thing does nothing, people. It just reads a sensor on another object you've placed on it, and it reads back words you've already typed in a computer. That's all this does. For $250.
Wow.
You can pay me half that. I'll talk to you with original thoughts about any object you place in my hands.
I will do an impression of Grandma.
Up in your fucking game there, Travis. I like it.
Yeah. I don't know what she sounds like or what, but I'll do my best.
So I'm going to give a demonstration now how I do this. So I have this iPhone I put in my hand,
Right.
and iPhone makes me think about how much I hate Steve Jobs.
Uh-huh.
And how much I just couldn't fucking stand that guy. And how he's ruining his company now that he's dead. Because he was the whole company.
Right.
See, that's memory. Now if I do that again, I put this phone back in my hand the second time, Travis. Hey, Siri, how do I feel about Steve Jobs? Oh, you fucking hate him, Bobo. Oh, thanks.
No, you would have a conversation. How's it going today?
Oh, I'm sorry.
iPhone,
how's it going today? Well, you hate Steve Jobs. So
well, you
probably
hate me because
too.
I'm dead. Yeah, it's really, really fucking stupid.
God damn, man. I can't believe $10,000. $10,000.
10 grand, people. Wow.
How am I not rich? If Eddie can make 10 grand with this stupid shit, I can think of something to make fucking $1 million with. Oh, wait, I already have. It's called Bitcoin.
Maybe we're just not comfortable ripping people off.
No, I'm not comfortable with it at all.
That's our problem. We need to get over that. We need to start ripping people off.
Basically, stop having shame. Is what you're telling me.
Right? Yeah.
You know, I used to be like that.
And then,
Well, I used to play in a band.
right?
And you tell everyone your fucking shitty ass fucking band's gonna make it. You know what I mean? And you have no shame about it. You think you guys are the next fucking best thing since sliced bread.
Sure.
We're all fucking wrong. All our bands are fucking terrible.
Yeah. Well, I never really had that
You never bought in your own Kool-Aid?
Not really.
You're playing this band. Yeah, we're kind of mediocre, but whatever, man.
I mean, we had our good times and our bad times, but yeah, it was. You know, I had hoped it would have gone somewhere. I would hope somebody else liked it, but
Well, not with that attitude.
listen, maybe you're right. Maybe I would have been something.
Yeah, man, you could have been something. You could have been a contender.
Maybe I wouldn't be doing this stupid podcast.
No, that's not true. You'd still be here.
That's true. Love and life.
All right, next. Moving on.
Moving on. Next, we've got the Ice Hawk gaming gloves.
Kind of. Play the video first.
Okay.
Today, there are few products that address the health, comfort, and prevention of ailments associated with playing video games.
Whoa.
Ailments
Because they don't exist. There's a reason.
that can affect a gamer's ability to play, often leading to a steep decline in the quality of their gaming sessions. Ultimately, these issues can hinder our ability to do the one thing that all gamers play video games for: having fun.
Whoa, stop.
Painful.
Yeah.
Actually, now you can do it to make money too, but whatever.
Right. Yes. So, but even then, if you're doing it professionally, I don't think you're going to have any of these problems that they're describing.
Blisters, sore thumb joints, sweaty palms and fingers. All of these are issues that most gamers have had to endure at one time or another.
Not me.
And at their worst,
So, have you seen the? I think there's a subreddit for the videos of when in infomercials when people are like fumbling around with whatever the problem is that the product is addressing.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's going on in this video.
Yes.
Like the people are like they show like when they're talking about sweaty, like their thumbs are like slipping off the joystick.
Yeah.
And like
The hands are like cramping as they're using the controller. They're like, oh, my hand.
they should have like the guy's crying, like with tears like coming down.
Real tears.
Yeah, like a fucking
Real tears.
Jesus
I
Christ.
can't enjoy my video games, Josh. My hand hurts too much.
Both of us play video games. And
Yeah,
none
hell
of
yeah.
these, this is not an option at all, this is not a problem at all for us.
They don't even address the one real problem, which is rage strokes, which I'm sure I've seen Uncle Hare have playing video games.
That's true. That's why he doesn't play anymore.
That's true.
But I guess for me, all this trying to figure out a way to have like gaming accessories like these gloves or gaming glasses are just fucking stupid.
Well, don't bring glasses into it yet,
Why not?
because they actually do something.
Okay.
Are you talking about those yellow
Yeah.
tinted?
Right.
So I stumbled upon this.
Okay.
Now, gaming glasses actually are pretty expensive,
Right.
but as some things are, have you ever found something that was very expensive in one walk of life that you find another use for and it's very cheap?
Sure.
Do you have an example of that?
I do not.
Okay. So I have an example, which is gaming glasses. For instance, they're very expensive. If you go online, they make these, for people that don't know, they make gaming glasses, which are like yellow tinted sunglasses, basically,
Right.
that say they help with focus and stuff like that when you're playing video games. But they actually have a real purpose. I was at a truck stop a few weeks ago,
Uh-huh.
and I saw them selling night vision glasses
Yeah.
for truckers.
I used to use. I back when colored lenses for sunglasses were a thing, and I had a pair of yellow sunglasses. I used to wear them at night too because it really does help for like night vision.
That's what they are. They're the same thing.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Go
So-
buy a fucking pair of sunglasses.
Well, they're just reselling an object that's very cheap in one realm, repackaging it to an audience that doesn't know what because most gamers don't know anything about truck driving. So they're reselling the exact same product in a different marketplace for much more money. It's brilliant marketing is what it is.
Sure. Okay.
And they do help for video games. They do help reduce glare.
Yeah.
That's the only thing they actually are proven to do, though.
Sure.
So, but I'm saying they're just taking a product you don't even know about from another I didn't know these things existed for truckers. I had no idea.
Yeah.
And they're repackaging it to another market and quadrupling the price and making a fucking fortune.
Right.
That's great business.
Sure, it is.
Just like these gloves, which are basically, they've taken hobo gloves, which are these gloves for, hobos with fingerless gloves,
That's
as you
true.
might see neckbeards wear. They've added 2, not 5, 2 full finger digits, one on the middle finger and one on the thumb, and are reselling them as gaming gloves.
Right. The other fingers are all exposed to the elements while you're playing video games.
They kind of look like bowling gloves, actually, a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Bowling gloves only have a couple of the fingers exposed also.
Sure, I can see that.
So that's what all these gloves are.
Jesus Christ.
We can stop playing the video. I mean,
yeah. But this is raised $4,300.
Right, for gloves, because I guess they have padding on the thumbs.
Sure.
But a lot of gamers like that tactile touch of touching a joystick.
Right.
That's really going to reduce how well they play by having this fucking padding over the thumb. These things are not going to do anything for you. They're going to reduce how well you play video games. And why does only the middle finger have a full finger sleeve, if you will?
Because that's because those are the triggers.
When I play, I use my index fingers, though. I guess these gloves suck for me then.
You use your index fingers for the triggers? What about the top button?
I swap. I go back and forth.
Ooh, wasting precious time.
Can't do it, man.
That's they're dumb. But they're raising money. And people, unfortunately, it doesn't look like they're going to meet their goal.
I thought it was just an excuse to give people the middle finger and have a glove on just the middle finger. I thought that was the whole point of this project.
No.
Maybe it is, and we don't know yet. Some creators sitting there laughing as every fucking pledge comes in. And I got all these guys fooled.
I'm just reading through all these the attributes of these gloves. Vented underlays.
How much do the gloves cost? What's the backing reward that gets you the gloves? Let's find out real quick.
$19.
Okay, that's reasonably priced.
That is. That's
if you pledge $300, you get 10 pairs of them though.
Jeez.
You can throw a glove party, it says. Enough that I ever want to do more than throw a glove party.
Because all the cool kids are wearing them.
But you get 4 pairs of the gloves if you get $94. So if you pledge $300, you get 10 pairs. 94 gives you 4 though. So wouldn't it be cheaper to just buy 4? And $19 gets you 1 pair. I'm very confused. Oh, that's no longer available. That's why.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That's why. Okay.
You had to get in on the ground floor.
I had to get on the ground floor there. I had to make sure about that. But no. Unlimited backers. Oh, wait, that's also limited also. Never mind. That's okay, so never mind.
I would like to know if anybody out there has ever had a problem playing video games as far as hands cramping or anything that this glove addresses.
When a glove fix it, though, is the answer.
Right. I don't care. I've never had anything close to these problems that they're describing.
You're a filthy casual.
I mean, yes, you're right. I'm a casual gamer, but
filthy casual.
I mean,
why don't you hang out with Stacy, you fucking Chad?
Okay. I don't think Chad likes sports. He doesn't like video games.
You might. Okay, well, casuals are the same fucking thing.
I don't think so. But
you haven't had real hand problems. Have you? You real game?
We have friends that play for hours on end, and I've never heard of a problem like this.
I hope fucking Dizzle calls in and says he wears gloves when he plays video games. I will lose my fucking mind.
I know he doesn't. Because I had his girlfriend send me pictures of him with his headphones on. Because
he plays with the headphones on.
Because he plays with headphones on, so I wanted to know what that looked like. And
was it as dumb as you thought it was?
Yeah, oh yeah, and he wasn't wearing gloves.
Okay, confirmed. Dizzle's not totally
right. This is like a drummer that wears fucking gloves.
Oh, Metallica's drummer Lars.
Yeah, it's stupid.
That fucking idiot.
Right.
I hate that dude.
Yeah, see, it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah. Oh, if you wear these gloves and you're a gamer and you go to your friend's house to play fucking Smash Brothers or Mario Party, whatever, and you bring out these gloves, you're getting laughed at. Don't do it. All right, let's move on.
All right.
Let's do one more.
One more?
1.5 more. Because one of them is really only a half. So, Potato Doctor. The baked potato, modernized and reimagined. Which, I don't know how you make a potato reimagined, but let's play the video.
Okay.
We all love to eat.
That's true.
So the tools that help us prepare our food are invaluable.
Fork, knife, spoon.
There's a new food prep tool, the first of its kind. Introducing the Potato Doctor, the world's first food prep tool that creates magnificent loaded baked potatoes. With the help of the Potato Doctor, we will show you how to get from this to this,
A regular baked potato to
A loaded baked
and
potato.
even this.
Another loaded baked potato.
right. But here's the
So you
here's
won't
the funny
get-
part about those. The this to this. In every shot, they have this fucking Potato Doctor, which you don't need when the when it's over. Like you need it to
Right.
You don't need it at all. But when you're preparing, like I don't know why, like they're showing like at a party, you're putting out like hors d'oeuvres of loaded baked potatoes, but the Potato Doctor is still on the plate. Like why?
Why?
There's no reason.
It's a
for
prep
it.
tool, not a serving tool.
Yeah, idiots.
Get this.
A bad
Step
potato.
1. Simply bake the potato using a microwave or oven.
Okay, wait, stop. So
So
it doesn't
do
make the potato for you. You still have to go to the store, buy your own potato, and cook it first.
do what you would always do.
Okay, so that let's make that clear. It doesn't cook the potato.
Right? No, not at all.
Step 2. Mix your desired seasoning with a liquid, either milk, water, butter, or whatever the recipe requires.
Okay, so it doesn't make your stuff for you either.
Right, and also the seasoning. It's in these little packets. It looks like it's the seasonings that they sell.
But you can make your own, it says.
I guess you could, but I think the idea is, I'm sure the recipes all deal with their
Oh, of course.
their seasonings.
Pour the seasoning mixture in the bottle of the Potato Doctor.
Nope, that's not at all. That's not at all what happened in that video.
No, it's not. They
They
tell you to pour it into the Potato Doctor.
right. The Potato Doctor is a syringe, and so what they did is they just pulled the stopper back up and sucked it up into it. They did not pour anything into it.
Well, hey, you know what? Agree to disagree with the video.
Step 3. Use the Potato Doctor to inject, scramble, and mix the seasoning mixture into your baked potato.
Okay, so that's all the video we need to play. So what it does is, step 3, the Potato Doctor looks like a giant syringe on one end.
Right.
Like a plastic syringe. It has a long metal pole coming out of it, and on the end of it looks like a semicircle spoon, the top half of a spoon, basically. Because it's circular shaped.
Yeah, but it's not a spoon. It's like a
It's hanging off the side like a flag.
right, but it's like it's not a spoon because it has spokes in it. So it's
Right.
it's kind of
Like
like
a slotted spoon almost, or
it's like
a whisk.
a mixer, like
Yes.
a hand mixer.
Okay, yes.
It looks like the end of a hand, kind of like the end of a hand mixer. So it's for whenever you insert it to this baked potato, you kind of scramble it, you mix it up with that end, and then as you're doing that, you're also supposed to press down on the stopper to release this magical formula that is gonna make this potato awesome.
Which, I don't know why you would ever buy this, because it does the same fucking thing a fork does.
Right.
You open up the top of the baked potato with a fork and you kind of mash it up a little bit. That's what the Potato Doctor is doing in this video.
Right.
The same fucking, only a fork is fucking sharp with a fucking point on the end of it. Like it's supposed to rip through a potato.
And okay, and here's the other part about this thing. So, a loaded baked potato has, like cheese and bacon and all kinds of shit on top of it. This does none of that.
No.
All it does is just spray this putrid formula of milk or butter and seasoning
Into the middle of the potato.
Right. So then it's just going to look like a piece of shit potato that has already been chewed
Which
up.
you can easily pour on top after you've torn it up with the fork.
It's
It's
useless.
a useless product. Useless.
Fucking useless.
And why would you call it Potato Doctor? That sounds so fucking stupid. Like, it sounds like you're going to Dr. Retard.
It's because it's a syringe.
Oh my
Like,
God.
the funny part about it is, it's a fucking syringe.
Yes.
But they went completely away from describing it like that.
Right.
So the original name, the Potato Doctor, has no reference for it at all.
No, they just completely missed the boat there.
Jesus Christ. But they're raising money.
But yeah, they got a few $1,000 and they're going to keep going apparently.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll make their goal, but we'll see. Fucking Potato Doctor.
Fuck them.
All right, let's move on to the last one we're going to do, which is the Mew case. This is on Indiegogo. They've raised about $6,500, which is more than their goal. They've actually met their goal.
I'm just going to
Let's play the video.
Are you in love with latest mobile technologies and user of the phone's latest versions? So, you too are facing normal issues that almost every iPhone 7 Plus user.
We need
We need a translation.
I'm still not going to go through what this is yet. But when they say iPhone, they're trying to say iPhone 7.
Okay.
And apparently there's no punctuation in this simple text or the voice reader at all.
Faces every problem has a solution. So here comes a solution for you. A single protective case with multiple features can be considered as a great problem solver. It can allow user to use 3.5mm audio jack to their iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus versions. It helps users to double phone's battery with inbuilt 3000 mAh battery. No, that's not an.
I like that it was trying to say it doubles the phone's battery, but there may have been like a space
typo
between
or something.
There. Well, because it's his phone-ass battery. Wow.
So we can play a little more of it, but this is a case for the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus that fixes the audio jack issue of only having the lightning port in the phone.
Right.
So the new iPhones don't have a 3.5 millimeter audio jack.
Right.
They just have the lightning port.
Right.
And this case, you plug this phone into the case, and the case has the audio jack.
Has the audio jack. It also has a backup battery in it. It says it can increase the memory of the phone as well. I have reservations of whether that's true or not. But
I mean, if it plugs into the lightning port, it'd be pretty easy, I guess, to do that. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah,
Who
you're
knows,
right.
man?
Who knows? Maybe it's like a piggyback type.
But
type
what's
of thing.
important is they've gotten $6,500, which is more than their goal.
Right.
They're going to produce this whole wonderful case that has an audio jack. It's going to double the battery life of the phone, add a memory card. They wanted $2,000 to figure all that stuff out. That's it.
Right.
That's the first red flag of many.
I mean, maybe they're just trying to get a prototype out, but
Well, no, they're producing it. $6,000 is not a lot of money to even do $2,000 to do a prototype.
Well, why would you do? Yeah. Okay, you're right. All questions that should be answered should be asked.
Number two, the video. This audio is obviously typed into a computer and just read out by a computer. And someone that doesn't understand English enough know that it sounds like dog shit. That's red flag number two. Travis tried to tell me that, hey, maybe they're from China or Singapore or some Asian country or some country where they don't speak English and they didn't have a voice actor. Oh, Travis, they're based in Toronto.
I just saw that.
Did you just see that?
I just saw
Would you
that.
like to retract a previous statement?
Maybe they're in a...
Are they the French-speaking Canadians?
Maybe they're in a very French part of Toronto, Canada.
They just immigrated from Montreal and they have no English-speaking friends to read the script for them.
I'd also like to point out, so you can back them for $50. That only gets you half the price, or half off the price of a regular one, which is $100.
Right.
So you got to spend. You actually have to spend $100 here to get one.
That for a phone that doubles your battery life and adds a memory card and adds the 3.5 millimeter jack and is a case, that seems like a fair price.
You know what? But I don't think what you're getting. You're paying full price for it.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you are.
$50 gets you the case.
$50 gets you half off the case, which is $100. So you got to spend $50 to get the case. Another $50.
Oh, because I'm reading it wrong.
Yes,
they wrote it wrong. They wrote it so the $50 perk says best price for early supporters. You will get 49% off the MRP $99. So you spend $50 to get $50 off the MRP.
You're spending it all. You're
Right.
you're actually spending $1 more.
They also didn't say MSRP. They have MRP.
Right. Yes. Well, listen. Obviously, English is
Goddamn. And they're going to deliver this in June of 2017.
Yeah.
I believe this campaign was created in May. Oh, it hasn't ended yet. It has 11 days to go.
Yeah, it hasn't ended yet.
But they're going to get this to you in June.
Yeah. That's
why would you think this is why are you giving this company money, people? $6,500? It's clearly a scam.
Now that may be the smartest thing you've ever said. Why in the fuck would you ever give money to this?
Oh, I've said a couple other smart things. I mean, don't go to the tape.
Let's not. Yeah, let's not get on that discussion. We don't have that kind of time. But Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. Wow, people are stupid.
Yeah.
When you ever wonder why people get sucked into the Nigerian scams and Western Union scams, they're the same people that are ponying up $6,500 to give Case money.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the video looks like it's going to work great. I can't wait. Oh, really? Did you watch the video? Do you know what English is? Because they don't.
Yeah, that's
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
So, okay.
Let's move on to end times.
Yo, fuck Bobo and fuck Travis. This is end times and fucking check it in.
All right. So, today with end times, let me ask you a question, Bobo. So, when you have a problem, or let's say
Ghostbusters.
Do you call Ghostbusters? Because that would be my first call.
Yeah.
When your parents have a problem with their computer, what is the first thing you would probably tell them to do?
So let's say mother, because my dad actually is a computer
Okay,
programmer.
sure.
So he does not, but they're divorced, so he won't help her. Thank God. So he would just do the rational thing and call the Google machine up and figure it out.
But what would you tell your mother? If
the first thing,
what is the first thing that everybody says to do when you have a computer problem?
I don't know.
Turn it off and turn it back on.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay.
Right? Because that could always...
Did you reboot it?
Yes, because that could fix the problem. 9 times out of 10, that actually does fix the problem. Just turn it on, turn it off.
Ah, but you see, that doesn't work with my mother. So my answer is different than what you were expecting, because my mother, the first thing I'll say, if I say, did you turn it off, turn it back on, is, I don't want to lose what I was doing. So she won't do that.
Okay. Anyways.
So I've learned not to ask that question by habit, Travis, because I get yelled at. I don't want to lose what I'm working on. And what she's working on, Travis, is a website. Like, she's just browsing the internet and doesn't want to lose the link.
All right. Well, hey, listen. Okay. I don't want to get into that one.
She still types with 2 fingers.
Right. Okay. I don't give a shit about how your mom types or whatever.
But
my question here is, typically in IT, fuck. You really have like you even know what we're going to talk about, and you knew what we were going to get to, and you still couldn't go along with a simple answer.
I may have forgotten what we were going to talk about.
Really?
Yep.
We're going to talk about British Airways.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now I know why you asked me that. Okay.
God damn it.
Nope. Forgot. Totally forgot about that.
You see, people, this is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm working with here.
I know what
this is why
working is like in quotes there, air quotes.
This is why we're not more popular.
That's absolutely true. But that's the best thing you've ever said.
The truest. So British Airways a couple weeks ago, they had a little problem where their computer systems went down at their Heathrow Airport and another one. So about 800 flights were canceled because they couldn't get their computers working. Well, as it turns out, the reason why we're bringing this up is somebody turned off a switch to the power supply and forgot to turn it back on, and that brought down the entire system.
So originally, when this story broke, they said it was due to a power surge issue. Like they had some issue, and I guess their backup system behind the power surge failed.
Right.
So they did have a redundant system in place. It didn't work, and it caused a massive power outage to a bunch of servers and stuff. And that's what they said originally was the issue.
Right.
Turns out that after their investigation, it wasn't a power surge issue. It was a contractor employee who turned the power off to one power box somewhere, and that caused everything.
Right.
They didn't think, apparently, to go back to, we've lost power. Is the switch turned off?
Yes. The simplest solution is always the answer.
A multi-billion-dollar international corporation, Travis, lost this gaffe is going to cost them $128 million approximately to fix.
Right.
By the canceled flights and all that stuff. $128 million error by not checking if they had turned their power switch back on.
They could have saved them They could have saved them $128 million by buying a 35-cent Post-it and just put a note on there. Don't turn this off.
Right. Or they could have checked it and said, oh, the power's turned off. Let's turn it back on and get things up much sooner and save a lot more, Are you fucking kidding me?
No, not at all.
I cannot understand how that is not wow.
It's hilarious.
It is, but it's so sad.
I was reading the article and I was like, this is insane. It's insane that's what brought down 800 flights.
800 flights.
I mean, didn't crash them, but
One power switch.
Yeah.
That they didn't check for days, I guess, or however, to turn this back on.
I want to be like, who is the guy that discovered it? It was like, hey,
dude.
Hey, guys, like, we should probably just turn this switch on.
Dude, can you imagine that guy? Like, how you're like, oh. Like, because it's not just some random guy that walked in the room and just said, oh, did you try the power switch yet? No. It was probably the guy working on this thing, didn't sleep the night before for 40 hours straight trying to figure this issue out, finally goes in that room and is looking at fucking things and is like, click. And he's like, oh, shit. I spent 40 fucking hours trying to fix this problem. I didn't check the power switch. I can't let them know that. I can't, like, what you're instantly in his mind, the exit strategy is like in his head, figuring out how to not take responsibility for checking the power switch.
I firmly believe it was not that contractor that figured this out.
No. I mean the investigator. The guy trying to fix the problem.
Oh, yeah.
The crew on the job trying to fix this issue. Whoever's in charge of it, they didn't check the power switch right away.
Right. Oh, yeah, I see.
So he's thinking in his mind, how do I save face? The first thing he's doing.
Well, they did say, I think he told them that the machine was not working properly. Well, they ran diagnostics and it worked perfectly.
Oh.
So
someone's getting fired.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Dude.
I would assume a couple of people are getting fired, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty great. But we thought it was funny enough to bring it to your attention.
Oh, it's funny enough.
And yeah, so in the future, check your power switches.
If the power's not on, try turning it on. Just, hey, you know what? You might want to start there, British Airways. If power's off, you might want to try turning it back on. Where you turn it back on at? You know, the switch. Just
wait, what switch? There's a switch? Holy shit. I killed Bobo. Thank God.
Need my glove on so you can see my middle finger better.
It would help.
The number is 747 banging.
747-226-4464.
Speaking of British Airways, join the Mile High Club. Give us a call. We want to hear about some fucking shitty Kickstarters that made some money. I want people to call in with Kickstarter stories this week or post a comment on the Facebook or whatever. If you've ever lost money on a Kickstarter.
Okay.
I have.
Right.
I don't know if anyone else has. I'd be interested to hear if you invest in another Kickstarter. It could be a more reputable one that didn't deliver or it was a scam. I want to hear about it. Tell us your story, your Kickstarter stories.
I'm still waiting for mine, but I know it's coming because I'm waiting for a record.
And it's coming?
Yeah.
I invested in another product that half delivered, and then the other half has fallen completely on its face, and I won't get the other half of it. So
that's infuriating.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Very. I spent a lot of money on it.
So if you need an outlet to vent, please use us.
Because I think a lot of people have fallen victim to Kickstarter, and it's starting to become more news when companies don't deliver.
Right.
And I want to hear about it. So tell us about your fucking adventures on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. We're all ears.
Yep. Call in. Go to the website. All these links will be up there. It's pwthepodcast.com. Leave us some comments on the Facebook or the Instagrams or the Twitters.
Anywhere, all the social media stuff.
All of it's pwthepodcast.com. You can, if you want to go watch us on YouTube or watch the video of this episode, you can leave a comment there as well.
Absolutely. You can check us out, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, SoundCloud, all those places we're on. Find us out. Tell your friends, spread the word.
Give us some reviews.
Oh, only positive reviews, no bad ones.
That's right.
I have very thin skin. I can't take all the negativity.
It is true. He's going to cry after this episode.
I will cry, absolutely, if you say anything mean about me, so don't do it.
There we go.
All right, guys. See you next week.
Later.